Do you know where we're at? At least like 75% of you guys? We're in America. We don't have to get vaccines. We don't have to do anything except evade taxes and get PPP loans, you know what I'm saying? But we have 5 anti-vaxxers versus 2 fakes. Put down in the comments if you didn't take the vaccine or not.
Anti-vaccine.
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 Off bat, I believe every single one of them. I believe every single one of them. Plead your cases.
I am not vaccinated and I haven't been vaccinated. And I have 2 kids, they haven't been vaccinated either, and that's all vaccines.
The whole COVID pandemic kind of woke me up.
It feels like discrimination when I tell people I'm anti-vax or I haven't been vaccinated.
I'm a pharmacist, and when they put in with the COVID vaccination, I just felt really uncomfortable. It's just made me open my eyes to how many things are in vaccines and how much we don't discuss them in the medical community.
She took the vaccine, actually. I'm sorry. I think pharmacists are they were legally supposed to take it. Unless you own the place, or it was like one of those things where you take it or you get fired. So that bitch is lying.
My anti is toward COVID vaccine.
That guy's a fake Rolex on.
The rapid test we just took was the first COVID test that ever.
I'm digging it.
I refused to take a COVID test. The vaccine was pushed so that they
I don't even care if this guy has the vaccine or
That's
not.
personally my belief.
Move on to the next.
The election was rigged?
I believe it was, yes.
Growing up, I got most of my
Okay.
vaccines. However, I especially did not want to get the COVID vaccine. The media censorship.
Look at
was
that
the
Taurus.
biggest star
She's
to
definitely a
me.
Taurus.
She said waking up to this.
I don't know
We know
anything about,
ourselves better than going into
what
a
do you call it, the
doctor.
space, but she looks like a Taurus.
You said you were a pharmacist.
Yeah.
Did you leave your work? You kind of implied that. I don't know if you
Yeah.
actually did.
With the increase of the vaccine mandate and having it required for the rest of the chain. So I actually have a family member that does work from home from an independent mail order pharmacy.
She's lying. You can tell when he asks you, she's like, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. She's lying. She's a fucking pharmacist. She's a drug dealer. Of course she has it.
Yeah, and I just think it's scary too when the government starts to say like they're doing this for your own health and their safety, and it's just funny like how all of a sudden the government started caring about your health. Wouldn't they?
Why do all Maddies look the same? On God, she looks like a Maddie. I don't know what it is. Unless I'm just absolutely stupid, but all Maddies look the exact same.
Have banned like smoking cigarettes like years ago. Like it just seemed a lot of censorship too, like to not be able to like find any other information about like side effects. I have a few friends who had like some bad side effects, but you can't, once you post that out there, it's censored.
Even the VAERS report, there's thousands of reports of
Yes.
people with like vaccine side effects, and people pretend like that's not a reality.
And I think it's interesting how they care about our health and everything, but they say nothing about nutrition, sunlight, working out, going to the gym, getting outside, and being around people that love you and stuff like that. Like, that's good.
I don't know why everybody's so scared of the vaccine. I literally took it. I didn't want to because I believed all the theories and this and that, blah, blah, the microchips. And then I took it and I realized, like, damn, my life hasn't changed at all. So I think people want to, like feel like they're a part of something. I don't know. Why does he have a mullet, too? Fat-ass lips, thick-ass eyebrows.
I was saying, I personally don't think that it's really anybody's business if I've been vaccinated or not, and I don't think that I should not be able to go certain places, eat certain places, or even enroll my kids in school because they haven't been vaccinated. It's just not, it's not fair, and it's like really nobody's business. It's my health, you know.
You said none of your kids don't have any vaccines, right?
I
How did
have-
that affect
I've never
them,
had-
like getting into school?
Well, they're 3 and 2 months, so they're not old enough yet. But yeah, I haven't.
She really tried to catch her
It
on
hasn't
that.
affected me.
Look at
in any
Maddie
way.
going for the win.
When I get sick, I get.
You said that you moved down to California?
Yeah,
Why-
yesterday.
I'm trying to get out.
Yesterday.
I'm trying to get out of California.
Yeah, no,
so
me
why
too,
did you
yeah.
move to California if it's so hard to go?
For sure, yeah. So lived in Texas for like 10 years. Then I moved to Oregon for school, and then I got a job offer as an internship here in California. And honestly, like, yeah, all the mandates and everything I don't like, but I mean, it's California. It's kind of like that kind of the dream to come and live here. So
Cap, he's a male feminist. That's all he is, man. He's throwing out all these buzzwords, man. Like he said, like the guy with the fat chin, fat nose. Oh my god, that guy's so ugly. I'm sorry, it's 2 a.m. right now. I don't know why I'm reacting to a video, but fuck, man. That guy's throwing out buzzwords.
I'm trying to switch with you. I want to go to Texas.
yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah,
I'll
be
take your
back
old
soon,
spot.
for
I'll take
sure.
your own spot.
Yeah.
No one's moving out to California with a mullet. What?
he went to university in Oregon and somehow wasn't required to get vaccinated there.
Why would someone move from a more conservative area to a liberal area if they were anti-vax?
Well, I don't know, Maddie. Maybe because he likes California. Why did you wear that weird-ass fucking shirt?
Can I ask who everybody voted for in the elections?
I voted for. Oh, you're talking about the actual election?
Yes.
Oh, I voted for Trump. Again, like I'm libertarian. That isn't really my. I'm not a Republican, but he definitely was a better choice over what we have now.
How about everyone?
Yeah, I'm libertarian as well, and I actually believe that neither of the candidates were good, and I did not feel comfortable supporting.
I would have never guessed. The girl in the blue dress, in the blue collar, was a libertarian. I would have never guessed that, man. Jackie's going off, man.
Either of them, so I did not vote.
Right. I didn't vote either. I haven't voted in like 2 years.
I haven't voted either. I felt really uncomfortable with just how nasty everything was getting. Everything kept getting more increasingly cloudy. I felt like as the election came closer and closer, so I just didn't feel like I had enough information regarding either of them to confidently cast
Yeah,
a ballot.
she's my
I
pick
get that.
right
I mean,
now.
they're both really divisive, but like, you know, the effects matter, and like seeing especially what's going on now. I mean,
Word
we
Sam,
might not like
the
either
ones
candidate,
Ryan-
one of them getting in, and we got to do our best
Fucking
to get the least.
everybody
I think
who
that is-
talks like
I
that.
mean, I personally voted for Trump.
Everybody who's accusing everybody is always the one. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before. I've stolen something from someone. I was the first one to help them find it, going up in people's shit. You know, where's my fucking shit? Where's my man's shit? I did that. I don't know why. I was pretty stupid, actually. I'm just gonna play the video.
Asabi, I wanted to ask you more about your stance because we mentioned earlier that in general you don't feel like it's anyone's business. We kind of touched on autonomy. I wanted to hear more about why you specifically decide not to vaccinate yourself and your children.
So I grew up very religious, I guess you could say. In my belief, like vaccines are like a no-go. Like we don't believe that we should put like poison in our bodies, and like we think that we should just handle everything in a holistic way. So
She was like, religious reasons? Is she thinking about this on the spot?
Oh, Jenna, shut the fuck up. You're not adding anything to this video. No one is. Mason Jar the Third over here is not doing anything
1
either.
Corinthians 2:5 says, you know, our faith shouldn't be trusted in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God.
exactly.
And so for
It's
me,
like a
it's like
Gary V.
that doesn't mean that
He's
like
the cousin
man
of Gary
has
V. I swear
ultimate
to God.
wisdom, but like what they try to push of like this is what you need to do, like that automatically throws red flags for me.
He used a Bible verse for me that was like, okay, he believes in kind of like the same thing I believe in. Biblically speaking, for me, it's like back when, you know, in pharaohs in those days, they were killing babies. And then with the vaccine, it's like, I just don't trust it because you're trying to mandate something that could possibly harm or kill someone. And
As a
just like-
pharmacist, I know how much Big Pharma puts money in this
And the left for
constantly.
so long has been, oh, we're against big pharma,
I was
and then
gonna
all of a
say
sudden
that.
they jump
I was
in, and
gonna
it's like
say that.
everyone needs to listen to what Pfizer says. Everyone needs to listen to what Moderna and J&J says.
She said that she
Yeah, it's
was very
Katie.
much into the pharmaceutical industry.
I knew it.
You kind of said she wasn't very political, and I feel like at this
Throw me
point,
my fucking money,
it is
Jubilee.
kind of a political statement if you are not vaccinated.
If you feel like the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue playing the game, please raise your hand. You need a majority vote, and since it's just the two of you, instead we're going to ask, can you share your suspicions? Let's air it out and let's have a conversation.
I know it was Nico. That's number one.
Yeah.
Just because I think he was throwing out buzzwords, like he developed a character.
And he also talked about how he didn't have to get the vaccine at first in
Go
Oregon.
to college in Oregon.
I was pretty confident it was Nico. I don't know who the other person would be. I don't suspect anyone else.
I think it was Ryan too, honestly, because Ryan, when he first said, this is the first COVID test I've ever taken. I trust you. I do trust you, but you do seem very much like you've researched a lot.
Neither of you guys voted also in the
Because
election.
she's a
you said,
pharmacist.
correct?
Right.
I do find that kind of interesting.
This guy's just the
because I
smartest
feel
guy
like
in the
it is
world.
So polarized.
I'm
that-
totally with you on that mentality, but like just being around a lot of libertarian circles, there are a lot of people, and you guys both kind of said you're libertarian, right?
I honestly don't really have a strong political view, honestly.
Where we are now in the world, it almost is a statement to not be vaccinated. Now it's not just like, oh, I wasn't provided enough information. You can go to CVS and get it for free. You are kind of making a political statement whether you like it or not if you aren't vaccinated.
I assume most of us don't agree with the mainstream media or like watch a lot of that because obviously there's a narrative that's pushed there. So I was gonna ask, what type of media outlets do you guys consume?
Follow the Daily Wire, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens. Those are probably like the people I listen to the most.
The Daily Wire I've had a little bit of trouble with because Ben Shapiro has really like promoted vaccines.
Yeah, I
Candace,
disagree with that part.
I like Candace Owens, but yeah, I don't know. I've kind of gone on and off with Ben Shapiro. But I like.
I'm liking him a little bit. I'm actually liking him a little bit. He's doing something to me.
Steven Crowder. I like Dr. Robert Malone, Hank Pecker. There's a lot of different streamers and media outlets that I think do push a more like you should be able to choose what you want for your own body.
She worked in the medical field, and that is an area where you do have to typically be vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying.
I think being anti-vax.
I've always liked
is a big
Megan, actually.
Statement, so that looked a little off to me.
I gotta sit up for this. Hold up. Fuck out of here, Megan. No one liked you anyways. Take that green necklace off.
I thought I had spoken pretty well about my beliefs, so I was surprised.
Oh, cut her off.
The lights turn red. That means a mole is still in the box and you lose. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win.
It's not me. It's you.
It's you. It's gotta be you.
I think it's Maddie.
So on the count of 3, I'm gonna ask the 2 moles to step out and reveal themselves.
Oh, shoot, there were 2. I forgot. I totally forgot.
2.
It's these 2 right here. Because he said he went to Oregon State, but Oregon State needs a vaccine. She worked she worked at CVS. They have to get vaccines. I'm 100% correct. Oh, 50%. Okay.
I should have known it was Mason.
Going into it, I was like, okay, he and I are.
I fucking said that shit. I said the person who always talks the most is always the one. Bro, I should go with my gut instinct, man.
Like, we have an alliance. Like, we're good. He definitely sold me, so, like, well done, my friend.
I'm very politically engaged, so I've had a lot of conversations with people just about, whether or not people should get vaccines, whether or not there should be government mandates, that type of thing. I've heard a lot of opinions on both sides. My goal here was to kind of just be really subtle about it and to kind of just sow doubt in the vaccine, not really take a hard stance of like pandemic or like microchips, that extreme wing, because I don't think anyone really here is.
No. Yeah. So that was the video. I'm about to be streaming every single day once I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. Playing any game, just chatting, whatever you guys want me to do. Slots. Oh shit. But yeah, let's see what time it is. It's 3:22. I gotta get out of here. Peace.